Hey guys, this is Daniel. I basically wanted to make this video to take a second look at the Fender DXA1s, just because I had a few questions on my channel there, and I just wanted to go through it, make a video, and talk about it. But before anything else, I just wanted to let you know that that channel and where those videos were, that's basically closed off. I had a lot of restrictions, so I passed everything to my main channel, and I'm gonna do my unboxing reviews and anything else that has to do with media on like a separate playlist. And if you're interested, look at the rest of the stuff that I made. Subscribe, like our videos, and yeah, so enjoy the video. Here's a second look at the Fender DXA1s. So a couple of the questions that I was asked about the Fender DXA1s was more specifically about the audio of what I like, and I looked at my other video and I saw that I didn't really get into specific of how they sound. I just basically said that they sounded really good, which they do. But to describe and how, well, at least to me, how they sound like, I would say that it was a very crisp sound, very bright, and kind of like very narrow. And the reason why I say that is because I think it's more tuned specifically to get the higher than it is tuned for the lower frequencies. Even though when I'm a drummer and I use these to play drums, I still was able to hear my kick and my floor toms and everything, but not as much as I would with my other in-ears or other in-ears that I have tried, or like headsets that I've used in the past. So I would more say specific, like I said, it's a crisp sound, very narrow, and very bright. You kind of get this like happy-go-lucky kind of a sound. I don't know. That's just the way I would describe it. It's not like a very full, broad, just very narrow, crisp, and bright. Like I said, it's more in tune for the higher frequencies and mid frequencies. So if I were to recommend these to any specific person in general, I'd probably say maybe a pianist or guitarist, or singers, where they can still get the lows from the bass and the bass drum and know if they're on beat or off and get like the bass line and everything, but maybe they don't want to hear that too much in their ears. For a bass player or a drumist, the drummer, I'd recommend them if that's what they can afford and if that's what they want, then go ahead and buy them. But again, you won't hear that kick as much as you would want to. And I didn't change my EQ on my feed to myself. I just left it as it is. So like whatever that feed was, I've tried it with the Fenders, I've tried it with other headsets, I've tried it with my Sures, so to have an equal thing there. And like I said, it's a bright, crisp sound, very narrow. Also, another question that I was also asked was about the actual piece that goes over the ear, that goes around like that. They asked if it was like memory wire, and it basically is. As soon as you fold it and you have it in place, it stays right there. So it doesn't like necessarily go back or whatever. It just stays where it is. So like I said, with the sound and everything, I enjoy the sound. I think it sounds really great. If you're gonna pick these up just to listen to everyday music from your iPod or whatever it is, it's honestly really good. You'll get the sound, you'll get the bass feed from there and stuff like that. But as a live show and you're putting them in your ears and stuff like that, I'd probably maybe go in with a different brand or something else. That's not to say that they're not good or that they're not built well. They are. They've lasted. I've used them every once in a while, but I do prefer my other ones, which are my Sures.
Hi. So while I was editing this video and looking at it, I grabbed my Fenders so I could edit it and use the audio off of this and stuff like that. And while I was putting them in, everything was fine, and then I kind of was readjusting everything and moving the wire that goes into the in-ear itself, and I realized that it was cutting off and on. I took it off, looked at the housing, and I saw that it was broken. Like, it's slightly cracked, and I would put it one way, it'll work, put it the other way, it would stop working. So yeah, I've had them for about 6 months, and that the actual housing of the in-ear broke on me compared to my other in-ears that I've had for about 2 years, and I treat them all the same. As soon as I'm done with them, they go back into the casing. I don't leave them laying around or anything. Yeah, but my other in-ears, 2 years old, not a single problem, no cutting off, the wires are perfect, and then this one that I've had for about 6 months now, they broke on me, and I just realized that now after making this video and about when I wanted to use them, right? So it could just be that I have I got, you know, a bad one, and the next set I get, because I'm going to the music store in 2 days, and hopefully those ones turn out to be a little bit better. But I just wanted to give you guys that little bit, because that kind of makes me a little bit unsatisfied that I spent $130-$140 on them, and after 6 months of, I wouldn't say regular usage, they broke on me. I'd probably expect some kind of damage on my Sures that I do use on a regular basis. You know, after 2 years, something maybe wears out or breaks, but nothing. And then my Fenders, 6 months, use them, but not so regularly, they break. So just wanted to leave you guys with that, and I'll show you the little, I'll see if I can record it, of the part that's actually damaged. So I guess I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll add this part to the video.
And then I usually just have to kind of play with maybe pumping up my bass and lowering everything else so I can hear my bass drum or the bass line that I want to hear. So again, that's the Fender DXA1s. It's my second look, more specifically talking about the sound. I'd recommend it, again, like I said, to singers, guitarists, pianists, and yeah, so it hits the higher frequencies, and it's like a very bright sound. It sounds really, really great. So again, if you guys have any questions, don't be afraid to comment down below. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, it helps us out a lot. I'll be buying more products. I have a review coming up soon, an unboxing with a friend of mine. He also has a fishing channel. If you enjoy fishing and you're a musician, I'll link him down below. And yeah, we'll be making more stuff. Always, if you have any questions or have a question about a product that maybe we have, we'll gladly talk about it or do a review about it. So thanks for the views and everything. Thank you for supporting the channel, and I guess I'll see you guys soon. Thank you. Bye. Good.